Warning, 2026 is about to go absolutely mental. 5 nameplates, reborn, re-engineered, and ready to run the streets. If you blink, you'll miss the one that changes the game. Welcome to the Motor World, your pit lane to the future of performance. Today, 5 fresh American monsters built for the new era. Hit subscribe, bell on, let's send it. From a legend with a supercharged heartbeat to a track brute with big brain tech, and a surprise badge you didn't expect to see back. Stay locked. First up, 3 letters that raised hell in the golden era. In 2026, they're back, louder and smarter. Meet the new Pontiac GTO, the comeback that doesn't just nod to history, it dusts it. Long hood, low and wide, proper muscle posture. The classic split grille gets a sharp modern cut. LED matrix blades slice clean through the dark. Bigger functional intakes feed a serious cooling system, and those sculpted hood bulges? Not just for show, this thing breathes performance. Under the hood, a 6.2-liter supercharged V8, proper old-school lungs with next-gen tune. Think 700-plus horsepower and 650-plus pound-feet on tap. 0 to 60, just under 3.4 seconds if you've got grip and clean tarmac. This isn't a resurrection, it's a statement. Built on a lightweight aluminum architecture with adaptive magnetic suspension, the GTO ditches the one-trick straight-line stereotype. Track, sport, comfort, eco, flick and it morphs. Turn-in feels crisp, body control is tidy, and it stays planted when you up the pace. Euro rivals, mind yourselves. An 8-speed dual clutch fires off rapid shifts to the rear. And for the diehards, whispers say a manual option may land. Row your own in 2026? Yes, please. Inside, it's Sport Luxe done right. Alcantara, carbon, brushed aluminum. A 12-inch digital cluster pairs with a big infotainment slab, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, OTA updates, plus an AI performance coach that tracks your laps and nudges your driving like a proper mate. Tech packs stacked. Adaptive cruise, lane keep, blind spot, 360-degree camera, usable muscle, not just garage talk. Expected start, around $85,000. Parking it nose-to-nose with Hellcat, GT500, Camaro ZL1. On paper, it belongs in the fight. On road, can't wait to see the dust-up. And as savage as the GTO is, car number 2 brings back a name nobody thought would charge this hard. Hint, luxury roots. Performance bite. You'll clock it in a second. All right, the GTO brought the thunder. But now, things are getting classy. Dangerously classy. Car number 2, a name that ruled American streets with style and swagger. Decades later, it's back. With vengeance. And velvet. Meet the 2026 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. Smooth luxury with a mean streak. Once the definition of American elegance, the Cutlass Supreme has returned to prove luxury doesn't have to be quiet. From the first glance, it's pure charisma. A glowing front grille framed by razor-sharp LED matrix lights. The fastback silhouette pays tribute to its 70s soul, while its sculpted lines and 20-inch alloys tell the world it's all business. Every detail whispers refinement and roars confidence. Step inside, and it's time travel redefined. The cabin blends old-school craftsmanship with futuristic tech. Real wood trim, soft leather, and brushed metal set the tone. The curved dual-screen cockpit feels straight out of tomorrow, with voice control, real-time navigation, and AI-powered personalization. Ambient lighting, massaging seats, and a Bose 18-speaker system turn the ride into a moving lounge. Under the hood, there's choice, a 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 pushing 420 horsepower, or a hybrid variant topping 500-plus horsepower. It's quick, smooth, and smart, able to glide silently in EV mode or unleash full muscle when the road opens up. Performance tech? Next level. Adaptive air suspension, torque vectoring, and multiple drive modes. Comfort, sport, track. Tailor the feel exactly how you like it. And yes, it's loaded with Level 2 plus semi-autonomous driving, adaptive cruise, lane centering, and even hands-free highway assist. Oldsmobile just made luxury fun again. Pricing starts around $55,000, topping near $75,000 for the hybrid performance model. A solid deal for what it packs. Because this isn't just nostalgia, it's innovation with attitude. The 2026 Cutlass Supreme is proof that style and power can still share the same steering wheel. It's not just a comeback, it's a renaissance. But don't get too comfortable, because what's next throws elegance out the window and brings back pure, unfiltered power. Don't get too comfy in that leather luxury. What's rolling in next throws refinement straight out the window and burns rubber over it. Car number 3, the return of a name that once ruled the drag strip like a warlord. The 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 429 is here, and it's not playing nice. This isn't just another muscle car, it's a declaration, a loud, unapologetic roar that says, "The boss is back." Born in 1969 to crush NASCAR, the legend returns to rule the streets, and this time, it's evolved into something far more savage. Under the hood sits a 7.0-liter naturally aspirated V8, codenamed Thunderstrike, and the name fits. Over 850 horsepower, pure mechanical fury. Ford ditched small turbos and went back to big displacement, but this time paired it with titanium valves, hybrid assist, and next-gen cooling systems. The result? Instant torque, relentless acceleration, and that signature boss growl that can wake the whole neighborhood. 0 to 60, 2.9 seconds flat. Top speed, 215 miles per hour. This thing doesn't accelerate, it attacks. The design? Brutal beauty in motion, wide stance, sculpted hood scoop like it's inhaling air, a front fascia sharp enough to slice through the wind, LED fangs that stare down everything in their path. From the side, flared fenders and 21-inch forged alloys make it look like it's flexing, even when parked. Around back, you get quad exhausts, a carbon fiber spoiler, and sequential taillights that pulse red every time you hit the brakes. Every inch screams one word: dominance. Inside, the Boss balances retro attitude with modern control. Premium leather and Alcantara everywhere, stitched with that '69 heritage vibe. A digital gauge cluster pays tribute to the original TAS layout, while a 15-inch Sync 5 touchscreen puts AI performance tuning at your fingertips. It actually learns your driving style, adjusting suspension, steering, and throttle response in real time. And that active exhaust system? A masterpiece. From stealthy purr to thunderous roar, it's a switch away from calm to chaos. On the road, it feels like it's wired to your reflexes. The dual-mode suspension lets you go from highway cruising to track aggression instantly. Precision steering, savage grip, and power that hits like a hammer. The Boss doesn't ask for permission. It owns the road. Of course, Ford didn't forget the brains behind the brawn. You get adaptive cruise, lane assist, auto rev matching, and a full performance telemetry suite that tracks your lap times, G-forces, and even drift angles. Basically, it's a rolling race lab disguised as a street car. Only 1,000 units are being built, each one hand-finished, each one numbered, starting around $160,000, and trust me, every dollar screams performance. The 2026 Mustang Boss 429 isn't just a car, it's a rebirth. A thunderous reminder that the muscle era isn't dying, it's just getting louder. Car number 4? Let's just say, it makes power look classy. Car number 4, and yeah, we're still deep in muscle territory. But this one, it's got brains to match the brawn. The 2026 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. The name alone makes the asphalt nervous. This beast doesn't just carry heritage, it carries an attitude. Chevy didn't just tweak the ZL1 for 2026, they reinvented it. Sharper, faster, meaner, and somehow even more refined. This is Muscle Car 2.0, smarter, stronger, and ready to take on anything Europe throws at it. From the first glance, you know it's serious. The stance? Aggressive. The lines? Razor-edged. A redesigned front fascia with wider vents channels air with purpose. Every curve, every contour is sculpted for speed, not show. And those slim LED headlights, they don't blink. They hunt. Spin around back and it's the same story. A bold diffuser, active spoiler, and taillights that pay tribute to the old-school Camaro DNA. The result? A car that looks like pure chaos, frozen in motion. Under the hood, the ZL1 packs a 6.2-liter supercharged V8 that now screams out over 700 horsepower. Chevy's engineers didn't just chase numbers. They fine-tuned every ounce of power for precision. 0 to 60 happens in a blink, 3.1 seconds to be exact, and it keeps pulling past 200 miles per hour. This isn't muscle car territory anymore. It's supercar turf. But here's the twist. The ZL1 isn't just a brute. It's sophisticated. It's the first Camaro to truly balance raw muscle with smart control. Adaptive Magnetic Ride Control 5.0 adjusts suspension in milliseconds. Active traction systems and limited slip differentials make it corner like a European sports car, but launch like an American rocket. Transmission? Your call. 6-speed manual for purists, or a lightning-fast 10-speed automatic with paddle shifters. Either way, it's pure adrenaline. Inside, the cockpit means business. Carbon fiber, Alcantara, and red stitching wrap the cabin in performance luxury. A 12.3-inch digital driver display sits beside a massive 13-inch infotainment screen, both running Chevy's latest MyLink interface. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a built-in performance data recorder. So you can literally review your own lap times like a pro. Safety and tech? All baked in. Adaptive cruise, lane assist, collision avoidance, blind spot monitoring. It's the safest 700 horsepower car you'll ever drive. The exhaust note? Pure symphony for gearheads. Through the drive mode selector, you can switch from stealth mode to street riot. Quiet when you need to sneak out, but one rev away from turning heads across the block. For those who want even more chaos, Chevy's offering a carbon track package. Upgraded Brembos, a stiffer suspension tune, lightweight forged wheels, and track rubber so sticky it practically claws the asphalt. Price starts around $75,000, but let's be honest. This much performance for that money is borderline robbery. The 2026 Camaro ZL1 is a weapon built to prove that American performance isn't just keeping up, it's leading the charge. So after all that noise, what could possibly top it? Well, our final car swaps horsepower for pure prestige. Car number 5? Let's just say it's luxury with a roar. Car number 5. After all that thunder, you'd think we're slowing down. But no, this one doesn't shout. It whispers power in a British accent. Meet the 2026 Bentley Flying Spur Mulliner, where horsepower wears a tuxedo. It's luxury with a roar, elegance that intimidates, and craftsmanship that makes even the boldest muscle cars step back and nod with respect. Bentley calls it the most advanced flying spur ever built. And just one look tells you, this isn't a car, it's an experience on 4 wheels. Up front, the signature crystal-cut grille gleams like jewelry, flanked by Bentley's iconic Matrix LED headlights, now with laser precision lighting that cuts through darkness like a scalpel. The sculpted body glides in a 2-tone finish exclusive to Mulliner. Every line feels tailored, like a bespoke suit that just happens to do 200 miles per hour. Massive 22-inch polished alloys sparkle under the light, each one a piece of rolling art. And from the back, that sweeping silhouette says it all. Elegant, confident, untouchable. Under the hood, take your pick. The base model packs a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 delivering around 550 horsepower, but for those who crave excess, the handcrafted 6.0-liter W12 twin-turbo returns, pumping out 626 horsepower with the grace of a symphony and the punch of a thunderclap. 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds, all while you're sipping an espresso in silence. Power glides through an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission with active all-wheel drive, keeping this 2-ton masterpiece planted no matter what the road throws at it. But Bentley didn't stop at muscle. For the first time, the Flying Spur Mulliner gets a plug-in hybrid system. Pairing a 2.9-liter V6 with an electric motor for over 500 combined horsepower in whisper-quiet city cruising. When you floor it, though, that silence turns to symphony. Step inside and you realize what handcrafted luxury truly means. Every inch is sculpted by artisans, diamond-quilted leather seats stitched with over 400,000 individual stitches, real wood veneers polished by hand, aluminum, piano black, and crystal accents that shimmer in perfect harmony. Bentley calls it the sanctuary of motion, and that's not an exaggeration. You're cocooned in silence thanks to acoustic glass, noise cancellation, and infinite ambiance lighting with 30 color combinations that move in sync with your drive mode. The rear cabin, it's not a back seat, it's a first-class suite. Reclining seats with massage and ventilation, touchscreen control panels, climate zones, and even a fold-out workstation for when business can't wait. You can be driven or do the driving. Either way, you're in command. Tech, next level. The curved OLED display integrates navigation, media, climate, and performance seamlessly. Bentley's rotating display returns. Switch between analog dials, digital readouts, or clean wood veneer when you just want serenity. A NAIM 3D28 speaker system wraps you in concert-quality audio, so crisp it feels alive. Safety and intelligence go hand in hand. Adaptive cruise, lane assist, 360-degree cameras, night vision, and Bentley's new predictive suspension system that reads the road ahead and adjusts before you even feel a bump. Starting price? Around $250,000 and worth every penny of that hand-built perfection. Because the 2026 Flying Spur Mulliner isn't just transportation, it's status on wheels. Bentley's message is clear. Luxury doesn't have to whisper anymore. It can roar too. So there you have it. 5 legends reborn, 5 icons redesigned for a new era. From the fire-breathing Pontiac GTO to the sophisticated Flying Spur Mulliner, 2026 is shaping up to be the year where power, passion, and precision collide. If you enjoyed this ride, smash that like button, share it with your fellow car lovers, and make sure to subscribe to TheMotorWorld. Because the next revolution in cars is just getting started. Until next time, stay curious, stay passionate, and keep driving the future.